What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is
They
up?
went
From the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike,
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let hello casting wardrobe? Y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not gonna see it. We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, "Baby, you ate on this first date. You giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins." That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was gonna stop. I thought Lil Bird was gonna turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lube and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. Well, hello, people. Hello, my wonderful pupils. Hello. How the hell are you? Child, it was a struggle today, y'all. I took some medicine. And when I tell y'all this medicine, y'all almost didn't get nothing out of me today. I almost passed out. I had to get up and stand up. Thank God I got like a desk that can go up and down, and so I can stand up. Baby, I almost fell on the ground and passed out. It made me so sleepy, and I said, I got to fight it. So I'm pressing my way today. Child, I had to fight it. Listen, that thing almost had me comatose. Almost had me comatose. But nevertheless, we here. We are here. How y'all doing today? What y'all got going on? What's going on? What's going on? Child, I don't know what's been going on with my body lately. It's been doing a lot. Nevertheless, we are here. Let me say hey to y'all. Hey, Tanya Boo. What's going on, my love? Volvo, what's up? Hey, Cookie. L Sid. What's going on, L Sid? L Sid say like and join the replay crew. I know that's right. Hey, Ravine. We early today? Are we? Am I early? I don't feel like I'm early today, y'all. I feel like I'm just on time. Ain't I? I think I set it for 5 o'clock. I thought I did. Child, I can't keep up. I can't keep up at all. Anyway, um, hey Tracy W, Diamond Pearl Gem. I hope I feel better too. Like, listen, I got some things going on. I need the energy. I need y'all energy. I need y'all to just transmit all y'all energy through the screen, honey. Girl. Hey Angela, what's going on, my love? Fran, what is up, Fran? Good to see you. I ain't even been in the members only chat today, which is not normal. Which is not normal. Well, let me see what y'all got in the members only chat. Hold on. Y'all got this. The members only chat. When I tell y'all, if y'all want to know the news, all y'all got to do is come to the members only chat, and it'll give you everything that's going on for the day. Telling you, the members only chat never lets us down. Shout out to the members. Ciao. Okay, you collect the videos. Okay. You in Oklahoma? I didn't know you were in Oklahoma, Ravine. Ciao. Hey, Demetria. I'm sure you'll be cutting up in the chat. Hey, Ronald. Ronald, what trade you laid up with today over there down to the Nebraska? Ain't you in Omaha? I think you're in Omaha or Lincoln. I know it's some trades down to the Omaha, Nebraska. Is uh-huh. Yeah. Anyway, um, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, share the video out, let the people know that we are here. Hey Tamara, so the people can make it do what it do and get up in here. Ravine, the people be thinking I just be trying to sell memberships. They don't understand the amount of fun that we have on the members only chat. Wait, Sarah Boone? I don't think I have her in the do I even know who that is? Oh, that's the lady. I remember her. The lady who zipped her husband up in the suitcase. Yes, they sentenced her to life in prison. She wasn't in the dossier today, but she did get sentenced to life in prison. Uh-huh. Hey, Sharice. Child, we'll pray for you. We'll pray for you, Tracy. Listen, the members only chat help us make it through. Okay. Shout out to the members. Anyway, I'm not gonna be here all day, okay? I gotta cut this short. I got a whole nother show to do tonight with camps. And I need my energy for tonight. Red, blue, and black. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Ooh, child. How we gonna make it through, y'all? Ooh, we'll make it. All right. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bro? What is up? If y'all ready to get this party started, put a Shondo in the chat. Let Larry know y'all ready for him to get this party started. Put a Shondo in the chat. Child. I need to go make some coffee. I do. I ain't got no Red Bull. I ain't got no coffee.
I do have I do got some candy over here. Let me pop let me pop one of these good hot chews down my good throat. That might help me make it through. Cause Lord knows I gotta make it. I'm gonna make it. All right, Larry, the people are ready. The people are calling you. They calling Larry. They calling Larry. You ready? You ready over there, sir? Are you ready? All right. The people are calling. Well, since y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world. I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. This is so good. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here fucking up this hot chew like it's the Last Supper. Okay, girl. I do love when he say, "You see, this is the part that I like." Just saying. Anyway, child Ravine, this candy so good. So Kash Patel, Kash Patel, well, he's making his rounds. So, oh, Demetria, you became a member? Well, shout out to Demetria, who became a member. We're so glad to have you. Don't forget to send me a direct DM on Instagram so that you can be added to the Members Only Live. It's not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that. Brace yourself. It's not for the faint of heart. But we do have fun over there, y'all. We have a good time over there. So he has several lists. He's that we need to be concerned with. The first one is his list. He wrote a book that was released in 2022 titled Government Gangsters, where he created a list of in the appendix of this book, Government Gangsters. He had an appendix where there was a list titled Members of the Executive Branch, Deep State. That was the name of this list that he had in the that he had in this appendix to his book. Now there were 66 names on there. I'm not going to read all of them. Some of the major names on there, you have your current president, Joseph Robinette Biden, is on there. You have former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton on this list. You have the current Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, is on that list. Bill Barr, former Attorney General under Donald Trump, is on said list. John Bolton, who's the former National Security Advisor during the last Trump administration. James Comey is on that list. James Clapper, former DNI, Director of National Intelligence under Obama, is on there. It's just a who's who on the. Merrick Garland is on that list. Kamala Harris is on that list. Eric Holder, former Attorney General under President Obama, is on that list. Cassidy Hutchinson, who used to be an assistant to Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and who was singing. Anytime they called her, she went and testified against Donald Trump and told all of the things that was going on. Former Attorney General Loretta Lynch is on that list. I'm surprised I'm not on that list. General Mark Milley, former joint chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, is on that list. Dennis McDonough is on that list. Now, if you are really, really, really in tuned in politics in Washington, Dennis McDonough is a name you don't hear about, but he is very powerful. He's the former chief of staff for President Obama, but he's very well connected. Robert Mueller, former director of the FBI, and remember he was special counsel on that Russia he was special counsel on that whole Russia's implicated in interference in the 2016 elections. Susan Rice is on that list, who was Obama's national security advisor. I mean, everybody on this list. Adam Schiff is Representative Adam Schiff, or I should say Senator elect now, is on there. Sally Yates, former Deputy Attorney General under Obama. Christopher Wray, the current FBI director, is on there. Just everybody and their mama is on this damn list. So now, why is this important? I'm glad you asked. These are the people who he is now saying are corrupt actors in Washington, D.C. And you can probably expect that should he be confirmed to director of the FBI, he's going to target these people. These people will be people that he's going to order those FBI agents to investigate. Probably him and Trump will probably have special counsels or special investigations on these people. It's a mess. It's a whole ass mess. And some people are really concerned and afraid for what this could mean. I believe these people when they say this is what they want to do. I believe that's what they plan to do. I'm surprised Barack and Michelle ain't on it either. I'm very surprised that they're not on this list. Very surprised. But think about it. Donald Trump can't run for president again. So he's going balls to the wall. He's going to shoot his load, okay? When he comes out of office, he will be spent. He would have done any and everything he dreamt of. It's about to be a mess. It's about to be a whole ass mess. And if you think that they are not going to target these people and go after these people, you're dreaming. Speaking of lists and Kash Patel, you should know that 2 days after this year's election, on November 7th, he's on record on social media, on Twitter, where he's being quoted. He had a recent call for massive declassification of sensitive documents. Some of those documents include the Epstein list and the Diddy list. I didn't even know there was the Diddy list, But from what we understand now, there's a Diddy list, just like there's an Epstein list. And these are the list of people involved in the whole whatnot that was going on with these people. Um, he says all the information linked to Jeffrey Epstein and Sean Diddy Combs should be released, saying that the American people deserve transparency. The Epstein list allegedly details individuals connected to the disgraced financier, while the Diddy list reportedly involves the links to entertainment and political elites. According to sources, Patel's statement emphasized the need for truth, stating that, quote, the truth must come out no matter how uncomfortable, end of quote. Donald John is on record recently saying he agrees that the Epstein list should be released. So is Donald John's pseudo president Elon Musk. He's also saying that these lists might be released. Now, Donald Trump hesitates a little bit on the Epstein list because his stinking ass is probably on the Epstein list. Now, I don't, I'm not gonna say I don't care about who's on the Epstein list, but I really don't. I do want to see who's on this Diddy list, if there is a Diddy list. Hey Nestor, what's going on? Now here's the thing. You say Biden should preemptively pardon everybody on the. You can't pardon someone who hasn't been charged with anything. Like, I don't believe now. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not lawyer adjacent. I ain't studied to be a lawyer. I don't even watch that much of Matlock. I mean, I watched it as a child with my grandmother because that's all we had to watch with one television. I don't watch Law and Order. I don't like the show. I don't like none of the only lawyer shows I liked was The Practice. I think that's the only lawyer show that I watched and liked. Now, I say that to say I don't know that that's a thing. I don't know if he can preemptively pardon someone who has not been charged with anything. Now, here's the deal. Now, here's where we connect some dots. Hold on. Let me eat my candy. Hold on. Because it's about to get good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the part that's the point that I'm trying to make, Sharice. Hold on. Mm-hmm. That's where it gets good. Now, you're gonna have to show me where it says that you can do that and somebody hasn't been charged. Because if you preemptively pardon somebody and they haven't been charged with anything, does that mean that they can just go out and do anything and now whatever they do, they're have this get out of jail free card? When you say, "Oh, Biden pardoned me," but pardon you for what? You haven't been charged with anything. You haven't done anything. You ain't that late. We still on our first story. So here's the deal. How many people that are on these two lists, the Epstein list and the Diddy list, how many of these people probably voted for Trump? Let's really break this down. Think about it. The people on this list are probably a part of the 1% of Americans who look to gain financially from a Donald Trump presidency, because they're going to give all types of tax breaks and all types of ways for these people to continue to garner money. But I thought Nixon was already charged with something, because remember there was a whole congressional investigation about this stuff. I thought he was already charged with something. Remember there was congressional hearings and all those things going on. He had already been charged with something. It just had not he had not been convicted, I thought. Now I don't know, y'all go help me check my memory. I could be wrong on that. But I think in order to pardon somebody, they have to have charges for you to pardon them from. Anyway, so the point that I'm making is this. If most, if not all of these people stand to profit from a Donald Trump presidency, it stands to reason that many of them voted for Trump. I would also venture to tell you none of these people want any parts of their names put out there and having any attachment to Jeffrey Epstein or Diddy. And knowing that y'all, a lot of y'all voted for this man, put him in office only for him to appoint somebody who says point blank, hey, I plan to put out the names of these people because everybody need to know who these people are. How many of these people are now about to feel the burn because they're afraid of their names being released on these lists? Their names being released on these lists that are going to be declassified. And two, how many of them can and will put pressure on Donald John Trump and his administration not to have these lists put out? Now, Donald John, we're talking preemptively said, well, I don't know about releasing the Jeffrey Epstein list because some things on there may be false or may not be true. And that is his attempt to preemptively say that if his name is on the list, then it must be fake. Y'all see I'm over here. I don't know why I'm so hungry, y'all. But I'm over here snacking away. I got a sweet tooth right now. But y'all get where I'm going with this? You got a lot of people on this Diddy list and on this Epstein list that are very powerful, very rich, and very influential. And I can tell you right now, Kash Patel saying that he wants to release these lists is a problem. How many of those powerful people are also well connected in Washington, D.C.? Okay. So my point is, now I fully believe that this Kash Patel guy will be confirmed. But if you start to hear more people in the Senate saying they're having issues with Kash Patel, that's your thing that you need to look for. Some of these powerful people who know they're on that list have started to call the people that they know in the Senate and say, listen, this can't happen. So one of two things are going to happen. Either he's going to get confirmed and we're never going to see any parts of that list, or they're going to have a lot of pushback on his confirmation like they did with Matt Gaetz. What, some kind of way, it's going to be one of the two. It's going to be one of the two. Either he's not going to be confirmed, which I doubt, or he's going to be confirmed and they're going to tell him, oh, hell nah, ain't no way, shape, form, or fashion that list is going to get released, especially the Epstein list. Now, I can see maybe the Diddy list getting put out there, but I don't see that Epstein list getting put out there. I don't see that at all. Hey, tacos and tequila. Now you can go up there, and I believe he's like Donald Trump. They talk a whole lot of game, but ain't got a nut sack and won't do half the shit that they claim they're gonna do. Because I just don't see Kash Patel putting out the Epstein list, and probably higher than 50% of that list are people who directly contributed to the Trump campaign and are direct friends of him. I mean, what y'all gonna start doing next? Y'all gonna put out the list of people who frequent the weekly Republican Party sex party? Because we know Republicans on DC, on Capitol Hill, they have a weekly sex party that they go to and get their backs blown out by a lot of the black gay OnlyFans content creators. I'm telling you what I know. Mm-hmm. Hey, tacos and tequila. So y'all saying that there you can issue, but what I'm saying is, for example, someone like Adam Schiff, right? If you're going to issue a who's on that list, you're going to issue a preemptive pardon on Adam Schiff, but what is it for? He's not accused of anything. And so that's my question. Is a presidential pardon something like a get out of jail free card when you get a call or you get served papers or the FBI come a knocking and say, hey, we got to, you need to come down and talk to us. Do you pull out the presidential pardon? Oh, sorry, bro. Presidential pardon. I'm immune from that. Like, does that give you, I'm just saying, some type of get out of jail immunity or something? I'm just trying to see how this works. Because for all of these preemptive pardons, people have to at least be, even if you tell me they weren't formally charged, people have to at least be accused of something. They have to have done something. You can't just say, here's a get out of jail free card. Whatever you do moving forward, you got this pardon. You got a one-time pardon. But I don't know. What the hell do I know? What the hell do I know? But that's what's going on with Kash Patel. The more you look into these fucktards that Donald John is nominating, the more you see this is going to be a three-ring circus. Just go ahead and put the tents up on top of the White House because you're about to have a whole ass three-ring circus. That's what you're about to have. We got to move on. Circle was got. So, in another sugar spiky story, now if you're in the great state of North Carolina and you are a member of the Rainbow Coalition, you should feel a little bit safer now that this young man is off the street. A Durham, North Carolina man, 38-year-old David Ryan Winters, has been charged with cyber stalking and harassing 5 gay men, including a member of the Raleigh, North Carolina City Council. A federal grand jury returned an indictment against Winters last week, says a press release from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of North Carolina. The indictment says Winters, quote, sent electronic and text messages to the victims and in some cases people close to them, attempting to intimidate and harass the victims, end of quote. And that's according to the press release. The U.S. Attorney's Office alleges he targeted them because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. The victims are named in the indictment only by their initials, but Raleigh Raleigh City Council member Jonathan Lambert Melton told TV station WRAL he was among them. He was elected to the council in 2019, the first person from the LGBTQ plus community to win a seat on that body. And he said he had been harassed by Winters ever since he became the first openly LGBTQ plus person on that city council. Councilman Lambert Melton went on to say, quote, when someone is aware of where you live and threatening to come to your house and suggesting I should die, it's really difficult, a very difficult experience I don't wish upon anybody, end of quote. And that's what he told to news outlets. Um all of the victims appear to be gay men. Some of the harassment of other victims took place as far back as 2016, according to the indictment. Councilman Lambert Melton said he wants Winters to be held accountable, but he also hopes Winters gets help. Councilman Lambert Melton planned to give a victim impact statement at Winters' court appearance on Monday. If convicted of all charges, Winters could be sentenced to up to 25 years in prison. Um, so now they're saying that he used, some of the dating apps, Grinder, and all of that stuff. I'm sure he ain't used jacked. All of the victims are white and gay. He ain't had no black, none of them was black. Just gonna put that out there. So he was probably on Grinder, and all of that scruffies. Or not scruffy, scruff and Grinder or Taimi or one of them sites or whatever. I don't know. What I do know is y'all be careful out there on these apps. You know what I'm saying? And now you got apps like Backdoor, Sniffies, and other apps where you don't even need to have all that communication. You don't even need to have all that back and forth. Baby, I have your location. Just tell me if you're ready for me to pop up. And you just go over there and get it down and keep it moving. Child, I'm just saying. I mean, for those in the chat, Angela, Ronald, do you prefer the apps where you got to do a lot of back and forth conversation? Like, do you like to converse a lot? Or do you prefer the apps like the Sniffies and Backdoor where you say, baby, I don't need all that talking. Here's the location. You can see it on the map. Just come through. I'm just asking. Just asking. I mean, I'm just for journalistic integrity, just back research and stuff like that. Listen, you got to be careful when you out here with these people because these people don't. The man looks like somebody that belongs on somebody's FBI. Speaking of lists, that look like he belongs on the FBI list. Like if he rolled up at my house and I saw this white man looking like this, I'll look out the peephole. Bruh, we good. He looks like somebody that they're gonna make a TV show about. Oh, Angela say, nah, we gotta converse. You never used any app for hookups? So how you get your bust down, your hookups? Girl. Ronald say, I don't use those apps for hookups. I have other means of hooking up. Okay. I ain't mad about it, Ronald. Get it how you live, honey. Child. Girl. Anyway, we're glad you're off the street. Lock his ass up. He is scary looking. In other sugar spiky news today, we have some sad news. So you all may recall the story of Sonia Massey and her murder at the hands of the police who she called because she suspected there was a prowler or a burglar outside her house, and she ended up dead. Well, I have some disturbing news in that case. Let me read this to you. The former Illinois sheriff's deputy charged with first-degree murder in the shooting death of Sonia Massey could soon be set free following an appellate court ruling that cleared the way for his pretrial release. At a hearing Monday, a circuit court judge said he will on Friday determine the restrictions for Sean Grayson's release. The judge, Ryan Cadigan, had previously denied Grayson's pretrial release, but an appellate court overturned that ruling in a unanimous decision Wednesday. Sangamon County State's Attorney John Milheiser said his office plans to appeal that ruling. Judge Cadigan said he would comply with the court order and determine, quote, the least restrictive conditions in the quote for Grayson's release. Grayson appeared via video conference from jail with one of his attorneys by his side. He spoke only to say, "Yes, Your Honor," when asked whether he had waived his right to appear in person at Friday's hearing. Grayson, we all know the story. He shot and killed Sonia Massey this past July. This is listen. Now, I don't understand how you can be accused of murder and charged with murder, but they let you out for the trial. You get to go home. Because last time I checked, aren't accused murderers aren't they usually denied bail or bond? I guess, but if you're a white man or former white male police officer who shot and killed a black woman, then there's no problem with that. They want you back on the street. Wait a minute, Ronald. Wait a goddamn minute. You don't be talking to me like that. You don't even know me. You don't even know what I be going through. You don't know nothing about me and what apps I be on. Don't be worried about what I got going on. Okay? So you apparently be on the guy. Don't worry about what I be on. Yeah. Didn't he try to come for my throat? Down in Pearl Jam. You don't know me all my life. Cha. Lord. Anyway, we're hoping for justice for Sonia Massey because this woman was unfortunately taken away from this earth. I don't give a damn about this man wanting to get out of jail. Just like Sonia Massey's dad said, until his until his daughter can get up out the grave and go home, his ass shouldn't be able to go home. And I agree wholeheartedly. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think that that they should have charged him with first degree murder. That's a harder harder burden of truth that you have to do for first degree murder. I think they should have done manslaughter, maybe even second degree, but I don't think first degree murder. I don't think it was smart to do first degree murder because you ultimately do want convictions. You don't want him to end up walking away scot free because you decided that you didn't want to that you wanted to go higher in the charges. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I just feel like I'm really afraid that because they charged him with first degree murder, I really feel like he's gonna get off. Right. I'm a grown ass man. If I want to get my back blown out or blow somebody else's back out, I could go ahead and do that. Matter of fact, let me get on Sniffies right now. See who around me. See, I wish I could show y'all, but unfortunately, all you see is little bubbles. It shows you a map of your neighborhood, and they give you the bubbles, and you see dick, ass. That's all people be having. They get straight to the point. Dick, ass, and all of this. This where I'm at. Come through. Just saying. A bro got to get him some. Where's Montrez? Montrez, do you be on the apps? Oh, 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 that's a big one right by me. Oh, well, where you at? Oh, why y'all let me open this? God. Mm. Oh, y'all shouldn't have let me. Oh, you right up this. You right around the corner. Mm. Mm. Oh. Why y'all let me open this? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's big. Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes, I need to focus. 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 Ciao. I'm not doing this with y'all. I am not doing this with y'all. I wish I could show it, but I kind of can't because it would not it would violate the YouTube. Oh, this person got a little makeshift glory hole at the house. Oh, they got a glory hole. Let me read. No, I just want y'all to see this. This profile. Okay, the profile say I can show the profile. This what the profile say, right? This is the profile. You can't see that, right? Shoot. You can't see that. It says glory hole, discreet setup in Sandy Springs. Come relax and get a load off. Into daddy's older married jocks of all kind. Work Monday through Friday. Occasionally work from home. Can also travel as well, usually free in the evenings. Let's set something up. I have pics. Send pics if you're interested in getting together. I have a glory hole set up. This is what you get. The man got a discreet setup. See, let me help you out, China White. Hello, China White. Here's what the discreet glory hole setups is. You open the door, be open. They tell you what apartment. You go to the apartment. When you open the door, they have a like sheet, like they have enough area for like the small foyer area right in front of your door where you tell people to take off their shoes and put their shoes right there. So that's the only area you can get into. And then they might have like a big sheet up and a little hole in the sheet. And you close the door behind you, you walk up to the hole in the sheet, you stick your junk in the your stuff in the sheet, or they mouth might already be poking out the sheet, and you just go to town. Oh, that's a big thing down to the Atlanta, Ronald. It's glory holes all over the city. At people house. Now, what they don't tell you is a lot of those glory hole people, they be OnlyFans content creators, and you might end up on somebody's OnlyFans. I'm just telling you what I know. Just telling you what I know. Hmm. You see, that's for those. I'm giving away too many secrets. I can't be giving up all these secrets because the people don't be wanting y'all to know all the stuff they be having going on in this goddamn city. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Tanya, child. Tanya, it's a real thing, girl. This is Atlanta. This is not a real place. These people be doing a lot when I tell you, I gotta move on. I gotta focus. Child. In more sugar spiky news, in the great state of California, they are introducing a bill or legislation that would allow public university admission priority for descendants of slaves. A California lawmaker introduced a bill Monday to allow admission priority to the descendant of slaves at the University of California and California State University, two of the largest public university systems in the nation. Assembly member Isaac Bryan, a Democrat who represents parts of Los Angeles and authored the legislation, said it would help rectify past and current discrimination at universities. Quote, for decades, universities have gave preferential admission treatment to donors and their family members, while others tied to legacies of harm were ignored and at times outright excluded. We have a moral responsibility to do all we can to right those wrongs, end of quote, um, said Assembly Member Bryan. Lawmakers also convened a special session Monday to consider ways to protect the state's progressive policies ahead of President-elect Donald Trump's second term. The incoming Trump administration is expected to make dismantling diversity, equity, and inclusion programs a priority. A movement to limit so-called DEI initiatives at the college and state level gained momentum after the U.S. Supreme Court's decision last year to outlaw affirmative action in college admissions, which created a new legal landscape around diversity programs in the workplace and civil society. Um, and it goes on and on to talk about this. I'm in favor of it. Black students, according to this article, and they referenced a source, black coming from the university system. Black students made up about 4% of the California State University's student population and about 4.7% of the University of California system. I'm here for it. If black people make up 10, 11% of the population, why are they only representative of only 4% of the university system population? I'm just asking. I'm here for all parts of this. Mm-hmm. All parts of it. California, do your thing, get it all out now. Because yes, they're going to do away with all of this. And they're going to keep money from states that promote DEI. They've already said that. I done learned you something, child. Right? It's not just in Atlanta, Diamond Pearl Gym. In most major cities, it's a whole thing. There's a whole. You was over there down to the Houston, Tanya. Down to the Houston, they be carrying on too. But listen, I know in Atlanta, every night of the week, you have a selection of places to go to have where people open their homes for sex parties. There's also they call them spas, but they're places within every major city where you have a bathhouse and you can go and sex is going on freely. They give you lockers. You get a locker to put your clothes in because when you go in, you can only have a towel. You go in there and you have a towel and you have a locker to put your clothes in. But some of them you can rent a room inside the little bathhouse. You rent the little room and you leave your clothes in the room. You have a little key for your room. And now I don't know, I ain't never been in these places, but you could they give you the little thing so you could put the key on your wrist or if you smart, you put the key on your ankle so that way it don't get missing. You know what I'm saying? and that way you always have your key to lock your stuff in. And then if you want to take somebody to a private, one-on-one session, then you go with them back to your room. Y'all go in your room and get it down. Now I don't know any of the, I don't. This is just what I heard. You heard Harold go all the time. I heard that too, Tracy. I don't know. And people make money like they charge at the door. I'm just saying, they charge right at the door. You walk in the door, they say $20. You get them the $20 or cash app them the $20. They hand you a bag with a number on it, and you got to remember your number, because if you don't remember your number, you ain't gonna be able to get your clothes. And you know that you put all your clothes in a bag. They tell you you can keep your shoes and socks on, but you gotta take everything else off. But we'll let you keep your shoes and socks on. And you go in there and it be going down. Mm-hmm. Oh, DMV got a lot of spots. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this is hearsay. This is just what people have told me. But from what I understand, it's a whole bunch of spots in the DMV. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I've heard that the European bathhouses, from what I heard, they're good, but they don't be as raunchy. The American bathhouses, they have like rooms with just a swing in there. I see one well, I didn't see one. I'm sorry. Somebody told me about one where you go into one room and it's a bed in the middle, but it's a thing for you to hold yourself on from hanging from the ceiling, and you could spin on it and stuff like that. Child, like a trapeze and shit. No, the swing is not a trapeze. The swing is actually a swing. You lay up in that swing, and they be lined up. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. I don't know. You think I'm some kind of wanton slut? Cha. I mean, if you need to do some investigation, China White, just let me know. I can hit up my friends who know about it, and they'll tell you about the places to go in your area. Because I don't know none of them. I don't know where none of these places are. Right, the sex swing. It's a real thing. Uh-huh. They also have the little chair with the stirrups too, where you could do that. But if you find you a real cute, now the place where it goes that, well, from what I hear, the sauna room, they always have a sauna in a big sauna where you can fit at least about 20 to 30 people in there. And then they have a steam room where when you walk in the steam room, you can't even see because it's just a bunch of smoke and steam. Now that's where it really be going down because you can't really see in there. It's almost like a dark room that's not dark. Now, next time, class, when we have this discussion, I'll explain what a dark room is. That's a whole different situation, a dark room. But the steam room, where it's because now there's a couple of them. Their steam room is so big, it has a bunch of crevices and it's like a pathway that you go through the steam room, and it branches off into these little crevices where you can go and do what you do. But the point of the steam room is you can't even really see nothing. You can't even really see your hand in front of you. That's how much steam in there. Problem with the steam room is people be getting it down, but if you stay in the steam room too long, you got to go out and get some air after a while because you be over there dying. What I don't know. I'm just being real descriptive about these, stories that I heard from people because I ain't never been to these places. I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea what's going on at these places. This is just what I heard. Mm. Child. We gotta move on. Oh God. So, Gwinnett County Jail down to the greater Atlanta area. Gwinnett County Jail reportedly removed the hot water machine from their facility. There was a recent complaint filed by a concerned citizen. According to reports, the jail has removed hot water from its facility after a pattern of misusage by inmates. The hot water machines The hot water machines were often used by inmates to prepare items like ramen noodles, tea, and coffee. However, jail officials have since defended their decision to have the machines removed due to safety concerns and reasons. In a statement addressing the complaint, jail administrator Colonel Benjamin Hayes stated that the temperature of the water exceeds 220 degrees Fahrenheit. He also said that the hot water was being used as a weapon by inmates, leading to severe injuries. Quote, unfortunately, there have been over 4 instances in 2024 alone where inmates were assaulted with this scalding water, along with 2 incidents involving staff members. All of these incidents resulted in serious injuries and additional charges to offenders. End of quote. Additionally, Colonel Hayes highlighted that removing the hot water machines was not an easy decision, but was necessary to ensure the safety of inmates and staff members. He also noted that the maintenance team attempted to lower the temperature, but the efforts were unsuccessful. Quote, we understand that these changes may cause inconvenience, but they are necessary to uphold the safety, security, and cleanliness of the facility. We were the only facility in greater metro Atlanta area who provided detainees with hot water like this to make their coffee and other items purchased through commissary. These hot water units are an amenity we had provided for years, but unfortunately, we had to take these drastic steps and prioritize safety and security. Detainees still have a hot and cold detainees still have hot and cold water to take care of their personal hygiene needs. End of quote. Listen, y'all done got the ramen noodle machine fucked up. Now y'all done went and fucked it up for everybody. We had a nice little machine. You know what? I think it's like the machines you get. It probably was like the machine you have at the coffee shop. You know the machine at the coffee shop. They put that had a little stick that come out and they put the little um coffee in it, and it spray and they make the coffee real hot, like the Cuban coffee and stuff. I figure it's like that. A machine like that, where you can put your little ramen noodles in there and then make your little ramen noodle. Listen, ramen noodles are a hot commodity down to the jail. Now, I really don't know about that because I ain't never been to jail, so I don't know nothing about no ramen noodles in jail. But I'm assuming that in jail, ramen noodles are a hot commodity. Anybody know that been to jail can tell me? I figured they be fighting about ramen noodles down to the jailhouse. And y'all done fucked up the ramen noodle maker. How the fuck you expect people to get their ramen noodles? Child. I could go for some ramen noodles right now. I'm kind of hungry. You know, not the top ramen. I'm talking about the gourmet ramen noodles. There's a ramen noodle restaurant not far from me, and they make nice gourmet ramen. But y'all done fucked up the ramen noodle. Now I could see how this may be a problem. A bitch piss you off. You over there making your ramen noodles. A bitch said some slick shit to say. They run up on you, and next thing you know, you got scalding hot water in your fucking face, and now you got 3rd-degree burns. And they got to take the skin off your ass and put it on the side of your cheek because I done gave you 3rd-degree burns all over your face, and now you got ass face for the rest of your life. Because you got skin grabs off your ass cheek onto your face. Because I'm sure gonna burn you. Uh-huh. You also probably be having people fighting in there, burning people, right, noodles to the face. Come on, noodles to the face. Child. Girl. What y'all got going on? Listen. Crew Club DC. Thank you, Ronald. But you're so pure and chaste, right, Ronald? You're all pious and pure and chaste. But you got what people you over there got people Googling Crew Club DC. But Ronald gonna have y'all believe he's all pure, wholesome, and chaste and pious. Lord. Ronald! Girl. The spot in Atlanta is called, what's the name of that damn? I think it's called Flex. Hold on. Let me see. I think it's called Flex. Hold on. Yeah. It's called Flex Atlanta. Yeah, that's what it's called. Flex Atlanta. You can go look her up. That's what it's called down to the Atlanta. At least that's what somebody told me. I ain't never been there. Now, I really have never been there. I just know about it, but I ain't never been there. We got to move on. Jameis Winston, a fellow Florida State Seminole, Heisman Trophy winner and national championship, called NCAA national championship winner. Jameis Winston is in the news. I don't want to mix this man's word. Y'all know I don't like to mix these people's words. So I like y'all to hear this shit from the horse's mouth. Because I don't be wanting to get these people wrong. Hold on. I don't be liking to get these people's words wrong. I like y'all to hear it from them. Hold on. Let me get this cue up. Because I don't want to be wrong. Child. What did I do? What did I just do? Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
I am a better player, but in times like this, it's.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I don't know why it's echoing. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to make this big. Try to make the all right. I hope it's not echoing on y'all end. All right. Oh goddamn. We do not want this silly ass commercial. Hold on. I'm gonna put it back up when the commercial go. Oh god damn it. All right. No, that's not what I need. I need Jameis Winston. Oh girl. Y'all know what? This thing is not gonna let me be great, huh? This thing is not gonna let me be great. I like for y'all to hear from these people mouth. Hold on.
But and I am a better player, but in times like this, it's it's an opportunity to continue to glorify the Lord even through the toughest circumstances. I know I'm better than this. I know I'm just praying for the Lord to deliver me from pick sixes. Like that's not me. Like a phenomenal game, offense, do some great things, but I messed it up.
The man was asked about his interceptions that he throws. Now he threw for 497 yards this last game, and they asked him about a pivotal interception. And he said this was another opportunity for him to glorify the Lord, and the Lord is going to deliver him. Let me go back. Is it echoing for y'all like it is on my end? I just want y'all to hear him.
But in times like this, it's an opportunity to continue to glorify the Lord even through the toughest circumstances. I know I'm better than this. I know I'm just praying for the Lord to deliver me from pick sixes. Like that's not me. Like
the man said this is another opportunity to glorify the Lord, and he wants the Lord to deliver him from pick sixes. Y'all ain't hear him. Y'all don't feel that? Y'all don't feel that? Oh, come on now. I'm gonna rewind it because y'all just not in the spirit. Y'all gotta feel the Lord. This is an opportunity for him to glorify the Lord, and he is asking the Lord to deliver him from pick sixes. Y'all don't hear him.
But in times like this, it's an opportunity to continue to glorify the Lord even through the toughest circumstances. I know I'm better than this. I know I'm just praying for the Lord to deliver me from pick sixes. Like that's not me.
He is praying for the Lord to deliver him from pick sixes. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't feel that. I felt it. The man said, this is another opportunity to glorify the Lord because he is praying for the Lord to deliver him from pick sixes. Hey, I felt that thing. Hey. Praise him, praise him. Come on now, Jamie. I gotta play that one more time. Y'all ain't hearing this man. Hold on.
Like this, it's an opportunity to continue to glorify the Lord even through the toughest circumstances. I know I'm better than this. I know I'm just praying for the Lord to deliver me from pick sixes. Like that's not me.
Did you hear him? The man is praying for the Lord to deliver him from pick sixes. Hey!
Holy Ghost is touching. You can win it. Call my mama. Jesus. I wish somebody help me.
I wish somebody help me. Come on now. Y'all don't feel that? Y'all have to be freaking paralyzed not to feel that all through the screen. The man said, the Lord, he is praying for the Lord to deliver him from pick sixes. Y'all think that's her hair over there on that ground? Or she got her wig on real good? I just want to know. Do y'all think that's her hair, mama, on that ground? Or do she just got that wig on real good? Ladies, I just need to know. Please tell me, is that her hair? Is that her real hair? Or is she just got that wig on real good? I just want to know. Ladies, that's her hair. Oh, okay. You can't shake no wig like that. If you ain't never been on the ground, if the spirit ain't never moved you to get on the ground like that woman, you ain't felt nothing yet. You ain't got the real Holy Ghost. You ain't got it. You ain't got no real anointing. You ain't got no real oil. You ain't got no touch yet until you done been on that ground. Jason said it might be the right glue. Oh my God, you got me laughing over here, Angela. If you throw this out to me. Oh, wait, I ain't even see the lady walking by barefoot. Hold on, now I got to look at the lady walking by barefoot. Hold on. Oh, she is barefoot. But why her feet so white at the bottom? Ma'am, did you put on lotion this morning? Her feet look real white. Like she looked like she got on some, those little slipper type shoes that's white or something. I didn't know she was barefoot. Girl, I ain't never even paid attention to that woman's feet. Oh. Tracy. Child. Tracy, if you wouldn't have pointed that out, I would have never saw that woman. One more time, because her feet was real white. Like, girl, did you put on lotion? Now, you want to talk about people was going down to the bathhouse, to the glory hole after service? When gives a new meaning to glory to glory to glory to glory. Child, green suit is gonna be down to the glory, and he might be on the receiving end of that glory hole. Glory to glory to glory. Let me move on. I don't know how y'all be getting me distracted like this. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I'm not doing this with y'all. Mm-mm. 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 She looks like she bathes. She doesn't take bath. I'm from Miami where we bathe. You know what I'm saying? In Miami, they'll tell you in a minute, bitch, go bathe. Oh. Her dress wasn't that cute either. What was all this poofy thing on that dress? I bet you she thought she had to turn it too. Wait, we got to look at that dress she got on one more time. Because I promise you, mama thought she had to turn it with that dress. That dress was not cute to me. It had like a bunch of stuff right here. Wait, one more time. Because now we got to examine this lady. I don't like the dress. It has too much going on. No, that wasn't no. That was her bare feet, Angela. That was not no shoes. That was her bare ashy ass feet. That was her ashy ass feet. Spicy. Do you see that lady and her ashy ass feet? Girl. Wait, that's bare feet. Wait, one more time, cause that's got no. That's her feet. Okay, now that we look at it, I don't know if that's just her ashy ass feet or if that's them little slipper things. You know the no see slipper things you put on, like no sock slipper things that you put on. Baby, I don't know. Y'all know we good over here for analyzing a good video, honey. Complete coverage and analysis. We got to move on. So, why the fuck can't people just enjoy a good movie? Why I don't see videos of them saying that Wicked is a testament to woke culture. Why is it a black lady? Oh, this is all wokeism. I don't. Now you got Planned Parenthood getting into the fray. So apparently, Planned Parenthood is using the movie adaptation of the musical Wicked as a way to break the ice about sexually transmitted infections or STIs. They have, if you might can't see, it, but it says, let me make it big. Hold on, so y'all can read what it says. It says, "Is your discharge green?" Then Planned Parenthood put up a post with that picture that says, "Is your discharge green?" And they said, if you're experiencing wicked sexual and reproductive health concerns, Planned Parenthood health centers are holding space to help, even if your pussy's green. I can't, y'all think I'm making this shit up. Hold on, I got to show it to y'all because y'all gonna swear I'm making this shit up. Hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Let me see if I can't share this screen right here. Hold on. Because y'all think I'm making this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. And I'm not lying. All right. Can y'all see that? Let me make it real big. There you go. I can't make this shit up. The shit says Planned Parenthood. If you're experiencing wicked sexual and reproductive health concerns, Planned Parenthood health centers are holding space to help, even if your pussy's green. Call 1-800-230-PLAN to schedule a visit. I'm done with y'all. I'm seriously. I'm really just done with y'all. I don't have this type of energy. I don't have this kind of energy. Is this what we're doing? Why? I'm not making this up, Antonia. I am not making this up. You see it right there on this screen. You see it right there on this screen. Like, how did we get here? Like, really? Like, Why are we here? Like, really? Y'all doing this to Wicked? It is too much. Y'all just doing too much at this point. I don't know. I don't know, Jason. I'm just here. I just have to report on what I see, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Okay? Girl. I mean, if I want to go fully woke, well, why the white woman got to be asking the green lady? What in my case, the black woman. We all know white women don't know how to wash their coochies and don't know how to bathe. White people do not know how to bathe and don't know how to take care of their pussy. Don't. Bitches bathe 4 times a year. Let me shut up. Y'all got too much going on. I just can't. A bitch just can't. A bitch just can't. I don't know what y'all want from me. I just report the news. Y'all looking at me sideways like I done did something, and I ain't even did nothing. I just report on the shit that I see, okay? And more wicked news, because why stop there? Why stop there? So apparently, Mattel is being sued. Mattel, the toy company that are making dolls, dolls for the characters in the movie. Well, apparently, they're being sued over a porn link error. Mattel's Wicked doll, according to sources and even TMZ, it's been learned that Mattel has been sued over last month's X-rated misprint. Mattel issued a recall in November after accidentally putting a porn link on the back of its Elphaba and Glinda dolls to coincide with the release of the Wicked movie. The company responded by pulling the toys from shelves and issuing an apology for the not safe for work error. In a new court document obtained by TMZ, a South Carolina mother says Mattel didn't do enough, launching a class action lawsuit against the maker of Barbie. The mom claims she purchased a Wicked doll just before the recall for her minor daughter, who she says used an iPhone to look up the link listed in on the packaging, only to be exposed to, quote, hardcore, full-on nude pornographic images depicting actual intercourse. End of quote. The mom says she has evidence of this inexcusable error, noting she and her daughter were left horrified by the material. The plaintiff says Mattel did not offer a refund for the tainted toy, and she says she's incurred damages as a result. Specifically, she says she and her daughter suffered emotional distress from the mistake. As the mom puts it, Mattel failed to produce an age-appropriate product, which was advertised for users as young as 4, and she would have never purchased the doll had she known there was an X-rated link on the box. While Mattel said in a statement, the company does not comment on pending litigation, a spokesperson did tell TMZ, quote, the previous misprint on the packaging in no way impacts the value or play experience provided by the product itself in the limited number of units sold before the correction, end of quote. Mattel's spokesperson said the Wicked dolls have returned online and in stores with the correct packaging, and thank consumers and retailers for their understanding and patience. Listen, ma'am, here's the part that gets me. She said that the toy itself was tainted. The toy is not tainted. Now, they sent you to the wrong website. Now, the problem was the packaging had www.wicked.com. Now, if you go to, let me go to www.wicked.com and see what I pull up. Let's see. Now, first of all, ma'am, when I go to www.wicked.com, it gives you the disclaimer page first, where you have to verify that you're 18. That's first. So even if you did, now once I click enter, it's not full on nudity soon as I enter. It is an adult website, and you can see people kissing and groping, but they ain't naked. Now the lady is scantily clad, but you really got to start going through it. Ma'am, I'm looking at this site. I ain't seen not one titty yet. I ain't seen not one dick. I ain't seen not one titty. I ain't seen shit. You got to go click on scenes. Hold on. Let me. That now they asking me for a subscription. I don't want no subscription. Photos. You got to have a. That lady lying. Now wait a minute. Now you do see the man grabbing the girl titties, but she ain't naked and he ain't naked. You know what? I mean, that disclaimer, as soon as you pull up, here's the disclaimer. You can't even see nothing naked. It's www.wicked.com. That's what was on the packaging. Like, if your daughter went on there, I mean, they're a little scantily clad. But if you go to wicked.com right now, and even if you click enter, it's no ass and titties and full-on sex in your face. It's not, ma'am. Unless it's changed. Now, I don't know what it was like when you went on it, but I just went on it just now. Ma'am. Ain't none of that there. Right. You have to say you're 18. And even if you press enter, it's still, you don't see shit. Child. I guess. Listen. Why can't we just have a good, wholesome movie that we can go and watch and have a good time and sing in a movie theater? I did find out, for those that want to know, they are going to start introducing sing-along theaters for people who want to go and watch the movie and do a whole sing-along and not be told to be quiet. So just know that some movie theaters are going to start introducing sing-along theaters where you can pay for the option to sing along with everybody else. Go ahead and press enter. Tracy, you don't see nothing. Exactly, Angela. That box is gonna be worth more than the lawsuit. Ma'am, you might as well go ahead and sell that box. You probably get good money for it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, ma'am, go with that. You want to see Annie in a sing-along theater? Yeah. You have to sing in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You have to. Like, you can't go to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show and just have the theater be quiet. Like, that's just not a thing. I'm just saying. So, in the greater Miami area, now this isn't Miami proper or the actual city of Miami, but this is one of the suburbs of Miami, specifically Cuban ass, racist ass Hialeah. Now, they have just approved The Miami-Dade Commissioner's Office approved renaming a 4-mile stretch of Palm Avenue. That's 47th Avenue, Northwest 47th Avenue, for those of us from Miami area. But a 4-mile stretch of Palm Avenue in Hialeah, renaming it President Donald J. Trump Avenue. Now, I just want y'all to know, this is in Hialeah. Hialeah is all Cuban, all Cuban. You go to Hialeah, there are billboards and signs that are in Spanish. You will find more signs and billboards and things in Spanish than you will in English. Matter of fact, the Publix down in Hialeah is not even called Publix. It's called Sabor, and they will speak Spanish to you before they speak English. If you try to speak English, you may have an issue in Hialeah. I'm just telling you what I know. Hialeah is on the north end of Dade County, but it's on the west side. It's going out west. And so this is a lot of the Cubans and Latino population. A lot of these bastards voted for Donald John, and I'm going to have no problems waving goodbye to them as their asses are being carted out of this country. Yeah, it's North Cuba. Tell them, Nessa, it's basically North Cuba. They real racist out there. They do not speak English. And if you go to them and try and speak English, they're going to have a problem. They're going to look at you with a real stank face. And some places you go, you have to ask, well, does anybody here speak English? Y'all think I'm making this shit up. This is a real thing. Child, Hialeah. But this makes sense for Hialeah. I could see Hialeah doing some dumb shit like this. I hope that as he's deporting a lot of y'all out of this country, I hope y'all feel good about this. Go ahead, get it how you live. Don't look for us to help you. Do not look for us. You on your own. Yo, you on your own. Nessa, you know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Nessa tell you, if you go to Hialeah and try and speak English if you want to, okay. See how far you get. Child, a mess. Can one of the hall monitors go over there and see what time Really B is going live? Just want to make sure that I send y'all over there, because Ravine gonna be the first one trying to snitch. She gonna be the first one trying to snitch. That's okay. That's fine. I ain't scared. What's she gonna do? Whoop me? She can't whoop me. Can't. Won't. Can't whoop me. Oh, her live scheduled for 9:15. We'll be doing red, blue, and black at that time. In our last story of the day, uh-huh. In our last story here of the day, I don't even know who this man is. I look for my Gen Zers to tell me who these people are. Some guy named Roddy Rich. I can't keep up with all of these people and all of their names. Well, he claims a YouTuber tried to extort him for $50,000 after finding his lost Grammy. Roddy Rich had to set the record straight after a YouTuber, Prieto Hunters, claimed he found the rapper's lost Grammy in a $280 storage unit purchase. The drama unfolded when hunters posted about the discovery, turning the situation into a messy standoff over money and clout. Rich Roddy, who won the Grammy for Racks in the Middle with Nipsey Hussle, went live on Instagram Monday to update fans. He explained that while he initially offered $10,000 to get his award back, hunters demanded a ridiculous $50,000 and even requested an AP watch. Quote, it was never about just getting it back to me. It was about a nigga trying to get clout or extort me, end of quote, Rich Roddy said. Or is it Roddy Rich? Am I saying this man's name wrong? It's Roddy Rich. I'm sorry. I don't know these people. After negotiations, they agreed on a price and met at a California police station. But instead of a simple handoff, Roddy Rich says Hunter showed up with, quote, 2 cops and 3 niggas with cameras, end of quote. While the situation was messy, Roddy Rich later thanked Preto Hunters in an Instagram story for ultimately returning the Grammy. Sir, I don't I I I don't know these people. I don't care. Get up, sir, get off. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Listen, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go. Me and Cam's gotta go and produce Red, Blue, and Black for y'all tonight. Y'all come back around here at 8:30 tonight for Red, Blue, and Black. We're gonna be around these parts, having a good time, talking politics, and bringing y'all up to speed on a lot of news from today. So please come back around here. Tell a friend, invite people over to Red, Blue, and Black, so that we can promote that wonderful programming and get more eyes on what is truly some important information. I thank y'all for being here with me. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm real hungry. Real hungry. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Would you put something so very much? I ain't got nothing to do with the Diamond Pearl Gem. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. You've been watching in the bushes. Crazy homebody girl. You'll tell me anything. We still love you. We still love you down. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I got to get something to eat, and then we'll be back at 8:30. I'll see y'all at 8:30. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out. Bye, y'all.